Each year, we are accustomed to hear about International Women's Day, but majority of us don't know why Women's Day is celebrated every year. But right now, I would like to bring to you some facts that we need to know about International Women's Day. Why do we need to celebrate women all around the world? International Women's Day, yes, but every day we celebrate our women, but a day earmarked for the celebration internationally is the 8th of March every year. So, why are women being celebrated? Let's go. Every year on 8th of March, International Women's Day, celebrated to commemorate and honor women accomplishments, raise awareness about gender disparity and discrimination against women, as well as promote global support for women folks among us, our mothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, all around the world. How long has International Women's Day been celebrated? On October 28, 1909, the then active socialist America celebrated the first Women's Day in commemoration of 15,000 women who protested in New York against harsh working conditions and lesser wages. In 1910, Clara Zetkin, a women's rights advocate and the leader of Germany's Women Office of Socialist Democratic Party, proposed the idea of global International Women's Day celebration. On 19th of March 1911, the International Women's Day was held, with more than 1 million people in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland taking part in these. It took until 1975 for United Nations to recognize and begin celebrating International Women's Day, IWD. Since then, the United Nations has served as major sponsor of the yearly event, encouraging more countries to recognize acts of courage and resolved by ordinary women who have played an outstanding role in the history of their countries and communities. And for those wondering that feeling left out, get over it. There is an International Men's Day too. So don't get too much jealous, which is celebrated also on November 19th of every year in more than 80 countries worldwide, including the UK. It has only been marked since 1990s and isn't recognized by the United Nations. Then, what is the symbol that you see that represents the International Women's Day? The symbol for International Women's Day is a female gender symbol. It's usually accompanied by color purple, green, and white. According to International Women's Day website, purple stands for dignity and justice, green for hope, and white for purity. The colors originated from Women's Social and Political Union, WSPU, in the UK in 1908. Is it an holiday? The day's purpose varies by various countries. In some of it, it's a day of protest, while in other, it means to promote gender equity. In some countries, International Women's Day is observed as a national holiday. IWD is recognized as an official national holiday in Armenia, Belarus, Cambodia, Cuba, Georgia, Laos, Mongolia, Montenegro, Russia, Uganda, Ukraine, and Vietnam. In certain countries like Albania, Macedonia, Serbia, and Uzbekistan, Women's Day has been combined with Mother's Day, a march to highlight the importance of women as mothers. In China, many women are given a half day to work, while the Italian Festa della Donna is celebrated by giving of mimosa blossom. Why is it historical? Why is it historical celebration in Russia? In 1917, the celebration of Women's Day in Russia got them the right to vote. Yes, they have the right to vote. Women in Russia commemorated the day that year by going on strike for bread and peace in order to protest World War I and campaign for gender equality. Sir Nicholas, too, was far from happy and authorized General Kabalov of Petrograd military district to shoot any woman who refused to stand down. They did not back down, and the protest remained and led to Tsar's abdication. The interim government granted women the right to vote as a result of their protest action. Now, what is the theme for this year? Ever since 1996, International Women's Day has an official theme. The first theme adopted by United Nations in 1996 was celebrated the past, planning for the future. Last year, the theme for IWD was #Embrace Equity, and this year, the United Nations has designated the theme as Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, with a focus on addressing economic disempowerment. The 2024 campaign theme is Inspired Inclusion. There are a lot of women that worth celebrating in each country of the world. Like I mentioned before, you have most of them in your homes. You have most of them at your workplace, all around the world. They are our women folks. The world celebrated every day of the year. So, you know what I mean? If you have one around you, celebrate them, because they take an important role in the world, an important role in the family. Happy Women's Day. Empower them if you can. Do your best to support them wherever you are, at work, at home, in the schools, in the business environment, because we have women in businesses also, associations everywhere. And I remember in the country where I am, the Red Cross used to celebrate them. It's a big party here. The Croix Rouge, that's what I mean. They celebrate them every year. If you need to attend, I'll get you the date. But when they are celebrating, they always invite men also among them to come together and share and inspire. So, I wish our women folks more strength, more love, more energy. From Chukitable Media.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest videos.